I just want to drink beers. I want to drink beers and go to a strip club. Throw pennies at ugly bitches.
Here we go.
Well, good evening out there. It's the Sarcast, except this week we're going to call it the Marcast.
The Marcast.
Yeah, you know, Steve can't be here tonight. You know, he got himself around too many people.
I heard his vagina was bleeding.
Nah, we're not even going to attack him like that.
Oh, why not?
We'll
He's
just
not
let
here.
him
We got to
go.
make fun of him.
He's probably watching, though.
He's definitely watching. He's waiting. He texted me earlier and said, "Tonight's your night." Hashtag mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti.
Definitely something wrong with that motherfucker. But
Yeah, so, but we're out here. Whoa, almost knocked the mic over. That's what kind of show this is going to be. It's going to be a damn disaster. So anyway, we're out here at Patty Wax on Welsh. We're competing with Quizzo Peg Jones. She's way fucking louder than we are.
she got a set of lungs on her, boy.
So if you hear someone yelling in the background trivia questions, feel free to answer them, and maybe we'll be able to win something.
Yeah, we'll pass the answers along.
Don't worry, it's recorded. We're all good.
She's the kind of woman you don't bring home to mom.
She's the Northeast Philadelphia Quizzo fixture. I think it's Wednesday nights here. I think Thursday nights it's at Lenahan's on Frankfurt Ave.
Dude, she's the only Quizzo person that does not need a microphone whatsoever.
No, they give her one here too, and she's like, "What do I need this for?"
Yeah.
So,
fucking.
but yeah, so we're out here accepting donations for the Preston and Steve Camp Out for Hunger. Is that still on? Like, what happened with that?
With what?
The Preston and Steve Camp Out for Hunger. Like, are they still camping out? Are they camping out right now?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Anyone know? What?
Is Preston and Steve still camping out? Yeah, they're still camping out.
Is it right now, like this week? So, like, Friday's the last day? Wow, did they plan that one correctly or what?
Yeah, right.
Like, Friday, the city of Philadelphia basically shuts down again, which really sucks. FKD right here. So, yeah, so I don't know if you guys have heard this, but so Corona has officially been around for 1 year. Yesterday, destroying people's lives in every which way, shape, and form. How have you been affected?
How have I been affected by COVID? Actually, not too bad. I mean, I don't want the COVID police to lock me up or anything, but I actually think I've made out better this year than most. So can't really complain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fortunate enough to say I worked the whole time.
Yeah, I definitely have been employed through all this. Found a way to get into a gym through all this and not get fat again. Played softball. Yeah.
So you
Made
used
money.
to play pool with me. So
Yeah.
you know pool hasn't shot in Philadelphia
I do know that.
since March.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Bro, I haven't touched a pool cue since March 15th.
I don't think I touched a pool cue in well over 5 years. But right before this whole COVID thing, there was talks about joining a team and getting back into everything. And yeah, Philly shut down. Is Bucks shooting at all?
Yeah.
They are shooting?
Well, I mean, they were. I don't know what they're going to do now.
Fucking.
No,
What?
we're not talking about Bucks as far as the county. We're
Bucks
talking about
should get
pool.
shut down, though.
No, man, don't shut that shit down.
Oh, you're right. I'm just talking shit because there's some people from Bucks County in here.
I'm from Bucks County.
You live there now. You're not from there.
I'm from Philadelphia, but I live there.
So
I don't want to be shut down.
I'm trying to move outside of Philadelphia myself. But right now tonight, shut Bucks down.
Well, you
Fuck
should move outside the city.
it.
Fuck that.
Huh? Say who? Yes. Shut it down. I don't know.
Yeah, watch.
Can we still party?
Listen,
Can we still
ready?
party in
Hold
Bucks
on.
after Friday?
He's not going to say that, but he's going to literally probably go to Bucks County to go to the gym.
Yeah, I worked out in Montgomery County through this whole situation when everything was supposed to be shut down. I'm technically working out outside of the city in Ben
that's in
Salem,
Philadelphia.
So
you're going to Crunch or whatever, right?
yeah, but I'm in Ben Salem.
That's Ben Salem.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But I do work. I work in Croydon, Bristol. So yeah, we can't have that shut down. I need to make my money. Bills to pay and shit.
Yeah, I actually don't want anything shut down. Like,
no, I think. See, I'm a firm believer that this shit doesn't exist.
No, it exists.
But I mean, I do know some people who have it or had it. So I just think it just blows my mind. I feel like every other cold or illness has disappeared this year. Like, and everything's just COVID. Like, where's the flu? Where's the seasonal cold? Where's fucking strep throat? Like, where's
it's still here? Yeah. They're just not telling you about it.
My point exactly. They're labeling everything as COVID. Yeah. But, you know, it's a shame because, you know, the people who are getting it, you know, and are actually like have serious health problems from it, and, you know, some that are even dying from it, you know, it seems to be people with weak immune systems or people who have problems already. But they say, you know, your average healthy individual, it's a 99.1% survival rate. So it's
sick.
I don't know, man. It's see, I spent this whole thing. I mean, you know, I ride a Harley and I think I put like 3,500 miles on my bike this season. Traveled multiple states, cities, stayed in dingy hotels, worked this whole time, and you know, climbing in and out of people's cars, and you know, going to the gym and the barbershop. And I mean, if I didn't get it, being around the people or the experiences I did, I mean, it's hard to believe that it even exists. But I mean, I guess.
Yeah, but then again, just careful. Like you were probably washed your hands when you were done working on someone's car, or you know, when you were at the gym.
I mean,
like,
you
didn't friggin' like suck on your fingers.
No.
You know what I mean?
I only suck on my fingers during sex. Relax with all that. No, I mean, yeah, you take proper precautions and everything. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, it seems far fetched. I don't think this shit was worth shutting this, you know, the country down. But I get it. If there's no cure for it, there's no, you know, I see both sides of it. I just don't really give a fuck.
So like my brother got it, Steve.
Right. And so did Christopher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my brother Steve had it, and basically he stayed home from work.
Yeah.
Whatever. But his wife didn't get it at all. Yeah, it's weird. And they weren't like hiding from each other. They literally were in the same room. Everything slept the same.
Yeah, I seen him at softball one night. He was playing after me. You know, and when I see Steve, it's, you know, always a big hug and, you know, whatever. And he had told me, he's like, yeah, I just got over the COVID. I'm like, oh, well, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know a few people who have it. You know, I know a couple people who have passed away that, you know, they say is from it.
Underlying conditions.
Yeah, older people. Yeah. Most of the younger people that I hear that have it, it's the same shit. Like they feel sore, weak, shakes, chills, and you know, a couple days and they're good. So
yeah,
and they're losing your taste buds and shit, your senses. That's weird. It's but I mean, if they come back, then cool.
Yeah.
But I still say fuck COVID.
Well, everyone says fuck it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Because it's very destructive the way that they treat things.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand what they're trying to say. They're trying to, like, they're not just shutting shit down to shut it down. They're shutting it. Their reasoning that they keep telling us is so that the hospitals don't get overloaded. But I don't know. I mean, they always back that up with numbers saying the hospitals are overcrowded already. And it's like, well, how did we know what it was before this?
True.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to believe, and it's hard to understand, and there's so many different outlines of it. It's, you know, it is what it is.
They'll find numbers to back up their story anytime they
Yeah.
want, though. So that's just how that goes.
Yeah.
You know, but whatever.
So it's 1 year of COVID.
Yeah, 1 year yesterday.
It's funny. I heard somebody, they call it the vid now. You know, because like getting COVID is just like,
God.
getting COVID doesn't sound cool, but if you got the vid, it's like catching AIDS or something.
So
you
now
know?
they nicknamed
Yeah,
it.
it's called the vid. It's like an interesting way to put it on. Like, hey, you got the clap, you got the vid.
Oh my God, the vid.
Like, society will fucking make fun of anything.
Are they gonna call it like the vid 20 now, or?
I doubt it. I mean, the streets are.
Yeah, there's probably it's probably stamped on some bag. Right?
Yeah. Some bitch got the vid tattooed on her rib cage.
Why the fuck's this thing keep not
What are you doing here, Rob?
I was trying to play a soundbite, but it ain't fucking working. Oh wait, I turned it down.
Oh, master producer Robert Rennie.
It would have fit perfect there too.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I don't know. Here it goes.
You got something?
Here we go. I got it.
I use crack cocaine.
It fit, but I fucked it up. So
Yeah. It would have fit perfect if the timing was right.
yeah, I told you it was going to be a shit show. So here we are.
It is what it is. As long as the Coronas are cold.
There you go. At least we got some kind of Rona that's worth it.
Hey,
You know?
I'll drink Coronas. I've been on a high life kick though a lot lately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've been
I mean
sitting
my
on
dad.
your deck.
Yeah, I don't really drink much anymore. I mean,
don't
I
either,
spent
man.
I spent this whole summer drinking a lot. Every chance I got. Oh, softball? Let's get a case of beer. Oh, softball? Let's get every night I could. I was drinking.
Really?
Yeah, well, this whole trying to stay fitness shit, I can count on one hand how many times I drank over the last 2 years. But this summer, I drank every chance I could get. Not to get like shitty and fucked up, but to hang out with the guys, have a few beers. Yeah, sure. And I drank more than I needed to. I mean, I literally got fat as fuck in my stomach again. I was like jacked fat, like just enough muscle to like look good and still fat enough to like snuggle at night.
It's weird. I kind of I sort of shut off from drinking there for a little bit. Like I literally was sitting at home with like everything in front of me, and I'm just like, I don't even care.
See, I've never been a home drinker. I've never been somebody who's like, I come home from a hard day at work, I'm like, I need to have a beer. I'm a social drinker. Always been a social drinker, but
yeah,
like I can't even sit. Like if my wife's like, hey, you want to sit on the deck and have a beer? I'm like, no.
I don't know. I think my thing with it anymore is just the way when you wake up the next freaking morning, you're just like, why the fuck did I do that last night? Because you ruined.
I wake up every morning and say, why the fuck did I do that last night?
Well, that's because you're trying to hang from fucking ceiling fans and shit.
Hey, I still got a little weird in me.
Don't we all?
I try to swing from ceiling fans, but my wife does not approve of the new sex moves whatsoever.
No,
not at all. I try, I'm in my 30s now. You try to keep things interesting, try to work in a new sex move. Boy, do you understand how fucking old you are getting.
30s. When the fuck was that?
I'm in my 30s now. I'm young.
I'm in my 40s.
Yeah, but when I hit 30, shit changed. Like in my 20s, I was like a fucking spring chicken. My 30s, dude, I tried to hit her with a new sex move. And like, I'm not going to really get into detail on how I was, but let's just say afterwards, I think I broke a hip or two. I had fucking pains for like 3 days. I was like, yo, I think you broke me. She's like, I didn't do shit. I'm like, I know, but it was weird.
All right, here's a funny story. I'll embarrass myself. All right. So me and the wife were away this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Celebrating the anniversary, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So we were like in the shower. Okay. And we were like, yo, let's go all over the house. So we go running out of the fucking shower. I fucking fell and bust my ass. I'm laying on the fucking floor.
Well, shower sex alone blows. So to take it from the shower, dripping wet, and like try to play grab ass, oh man, that must have fucking hurt.
I was on the ground.
So how long have you and Liz been together now?
We've been married for 5 years, been together for like 9 or something.
9, right?
Yeah.
So how do you keep things interesting? Like, how do you keep the flame going?
Just have fun with it, dude. like you know, like you say, like grab ass and
Yeah.
shit like that. Like, dude, like that's a normal part of my day.
Like just to keep the
Like
flirty
the
and
smack,
shit. Right?
the grab, like whatever,
Yeah.
dude. Like, I don't.
And you're into toys and shit too, aren't you?
Yeah, we got shit.
Yeah. You got to
But
find ways to keep the
it's
flame
just-
going, huh?
It's I don't know, when you just have fun with each other, like that, like kind of helps a lot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, especially when you enjoy having fun with each other.
Yeah. No, I know. I tried. I tried to spice things up. And like I said, my wife's very content. So, and I'm like, hey, babe, it's like, I'm going to hit you with this new fucking dance move. And I end up injured. Fucking ER.
Maybe the dance, see, I don't do dance moves though.
Well, I meant sex move, Rob, not dance
all right.
move.
You
Jesus
said
Christ.
dance move.
Fuck. I'm telling you, shit gets weird for me since I hit 30. Like, it's been really weird.
Oh yeah.
Like, for instance, any weird, let me know if this goes on with you. So, from like the day I turned 30, after sex, I instantly get hungry. So, like, that story my uncle used to tell me way back in the day, like, hey, after sex, go make me a sandwich. I never knew what the fuck he was talking about.
Uh-huh.
But now I understand it. Because, like, the second I'm done having sex, you know, you try to come down a little bit. And I'm like, I instantly want a large pepperoni pizza and a fucking bowl of ice cream. Like, I want ice cream every time I nut. Is that weird?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anybody else want, like, sweets after they... Huh? You don't nut? Oh, I feel bad for you. That sucks. Oh. Okay, well, on another note.
All right, cool. Oh shit. Hold on.
Okay, after sex. What is the want for hunger after sex? I don't know. I'm telling you, I hit 30 and shit gets weird. It's like I either want pizza or I want ice cream.
That is kind of weird though. That is weird.
Weed when I'm 40. Okay.
Weed?
I mean,
like marijuana?
Hey, that's what she said.
I mean, I can't wait till they make it federally illegal. So that
it's coming.
So that my job then has to be like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. You know what though? It's completely different subject, but they're not gonna make it federally legal until they have a way to actually like breathalyze you to see if you're high.
That's so fucking weird. I mean, there's such a market for it. I mean, it might come sooner than you think though, because you know, with the way that society's just getting fucking plummeted by this whole COVID shit. Well, there's nothing more taxable than weed.
Yeah.
Like if they make weed illegal, sure, it's gonna put a lot of drug dealers out of business and some motherfuckers are gonna be hurting. But think about how much profit the government can make off of weed.
Yeah, like Jersey put it through, and you know why Jersey put it through is because they're a broke ass state, and now they're gonna make hundreds of millions of dollars in tax money, in tax and revenue, just from someone else selling weed.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I've never really dabbled in the whole weed thing. I've only really drank, but I've always, you know, especially now, like I've never like done really any drug. Mm-hmm. So like I wanted to like go away on vacation and like pop Molly, which I don't even think is around anymore, and like do ecstasy and like just like treat my wife like a sex toy. And my buddy's like, dude, don't even do that. Like there's so many different versions of weed now. You can get like an edible that will act like ecstasy and like you'll have the same kind of sexual experience. No. I don't know. I'm just saying. I hear there's so many different kinds and strands and all kinds of shit out there. Hey, I mean, yeah. Eventually, I'll try something.
They're growing it and calling it whatever, but I mean, it ain't doing the same as that. I'll just say that I don't give a fuck what they say.
Well, I don't know.
I've smoked weed. I've smoked dust. I've done ecstasy.
I'm saying now that they chemically make things that
ain't working.
Imitate other things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But I don't think it's gonna work.
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't really know, but
yeah, no,
I think two things they should, you know, legalize, and that's weed for multiple different reasons and guns. I think we should be an open carry state like Texas, especially the way the city is in Philadelphia right now. I think everybody and anybody should be able to carry a gun.
Well, you know, Pennsylvania is technically an open carry state.
Pennsylvania is, yes.
But Philadelphia
isn't.
is considered a city of the first class, which means they I think it's over 1 million population or something.
Something
you
like
can't
that.
have
City limits you can't carry.
Open carry.
Right, open carry.
Yes.
But I mean, imagine if fucking Philly was like Texas, man. Hey, I'm not saying I open.
You actually need a license to carry to open carry.
You can get your license to conceal,
Yeah, but your license to conceal is the same thing as your license to carry.
Right.
It's the same license. I'll show it to you.
But outside of the city, you don't need a license. You can carry a gun. Huh? It's just a city situation. Penny,
I can't hear you.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I hear the crime rate in Texas is so low, and that's because everybody has a gun, so everybody's scared to do some dumb shit because you might get shot.
Yeah.
So, fuck it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, they all fucking. I don't even know that they probably don't even shoot each other as much as the people in this fucking city.
No, because everybody's got a gun. So if I shoot you, you're shooting back. So I mean, what the fuck? Yep. Somebody's shooting somebody.
Yeah, man. So, but anyway, so LSD. Yeah. So Florida man high on LSD tackles a Disney World security guard.
So it would have been funnier if he tackled like Mickey Mouse or something.
Dude, it would have been way better. Yeah.
I mean, I think I would tackle Mickey Mouse just for fun.
Oh, hell yeah. I think it'd be cool as shit just to see him. Ah!
Yeah.
All the kids screaming, you just killed Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, it sounds like an Adam Sandler movie or something.
Even though, like, my kids don't care for Mickey Mouse.
My son loved Mickey Mouse when he was little. But my son's 5 going on like 15 right now. So today's Mickey Mouse's birthday. I was about to say, I think my son's birthday's in February. We're talking about a son I don't know about. I don't know. I've been with a lot of women. There could be some kids out there I don't know about.
Wait, today's really Mickey Mouse's birthday?
Well, if you didn't know.
So apparently today, Mickey Mouse was introduced to the world.
So how old's Mickey Mouse?
Oh, shit. So, see, this
1950?
That's it?
Well, you got to have details. If you're going to just splurt shit out, you got to have details. What kind of fucking fan are you? I have a kid, too.
So Mickey Mouse was created.
My sons are Mickey Mouses.
Mickey Mouse was created in 1928.
1928? You're way off.
It doesn't say, though, what day.
So it doesn't say Mickey Mouse's birthday. It just says his year.
Yeah.
President Steve said it's true, so it's true. Whatever. So if you get LSD, there's like some crazy shit that happens on it. Ain't that when you like really trip out? Yeah. So like the security guard could have looked like Mickey Mouse to him and he wanted to tackle him.
Yeah. Mickey Mouse was born in 1928. His big screen debut came in the feature film Steamboat Willie.
Okay. I'm not T-Pain. I don't buy bitches drinks. What? Huh? Oh, all right, women. I'm sorry. The way she said, "Don't call me Janine," I'm definitely not calling her Janine. It's not a woman I want to tussle with.
So anyway, our LSD guy.
What?
So we're taking questions from the crowd here. You guys want to come get on mic with us? Come hop on the mic. Come on.
You can come talk all the shit you want because we're just winging it right now.
Because no one out there can hear anything you're saying. No one's even commenting, but we got 7 people watching. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you need a mask for? You better watch your step, though.
Now she's going to fall.
Tripping and shit.
What?
That's why the tables moved out like that.
Well, so you didn't fall.
No, it did not.
Okay.
All right, so what are we talking about?
What? We're talking about Mickey Mouse, apparently.
Yeah. Are we talking about this Quizzo lady?
What about her? It's Quizzo Peg.
My uncle?
I can't even hear what she's saying.
Whose uncle?
Oh, interesting. Small fucking world.
I don't know who that is.
Bobby Rooney.
I thought you were talking about me. I was like, my uncle. My uncle's gay. Not my uncle.
Well, he
I know.
could be somebody's godfather.
I mean,
She just told a story about her uncle on the last show
well,
on
that's
her
all
show
true, by the way. He
that
owns a
he
rainbow
didn't
house in
understand what
Frankfurt.
moist was.
Moist.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I think most women don't like the word moist.
It's a fun word.
Look, she gagged over there. No, not to take her home tonight. Gag reflexes suck.
No,
Anyway,
the ones that don't.
moist.
100 dicks on the wall. How many you choking on?
Who say what?
100 dicks on the wall. How many you choking on?
Absolutely none.
Because you're a fucking professional.
Oh shit!
Sorry, too soon. Like,
I get it. Hey. I, all right. Walked right into that one.
Zero.
Stay away from the dick on the wall.
Zero. Get that shit on zero.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Zero.
not gay.
What?
I would choke on a dick.
You choke? No.
No, I don't. That's why I'm married.
Me too. Oh,
See?
my wedding ring
Well,
right
I don't
there.
have to wear mine if I don't want to. You
Oh.
never know.
I always wear mine.
You never know. The man of my dreams might walk in that door. No, he's home playing with my cats.
I'm watching fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He sure the fuck is. I'm gonna learn shit about the universe when I walk in.
I don't even know anything about Neil deGrasse Tyson. Like
You can't
I
even
just
say
know
his name.
Neil
He's got his
deGrasse
Yeah,
Tyson.
I think, but his show, I think, if he had the voice of Samuel L. Jackson, he's like, motherfucker, this shit real. When he's zooming around in a little fucking, it looks like a teardrop. And he goes back to the future. He goes to the whatever.
Yeah,
to
but you
learn
can
about
You
history.
can probably learn about the same shit from Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah, but Samuel L. Jackson cursing at people sounds so much better.
Oh, it does.
It sticks in your
Absolutely.
head.
Oh yeah, Samuel L.
Like,
Jackson.
you got any
is
Samuel L.
fucking-
Jackson quotes over there?
No, I don't have any
Ah.
of those. No,
Like, we's learning about history, motherfucker.
I got Mark Cuban.
That works. Tell that bitch be cool. We gonna walk out of here. Tell that bitch to be cool.
Who's in more voiceovers, Samuel L. Jackson or Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman.
Probably Morgan Freeman, because he's respectable. That's where my conundrum.
Who's
is.
in more movies?
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I think Morgan. Well, he's had more hit movies. He wasn't in Snakes on Planes and shit, but you know, you clown the
I feel like they're both in every single movie that comes across the TV.
on TBS. Yes, probably. On cable, yes, cable daytime. But you know,
Yeah, but every time you hear Morgan Freeman, like if you hear him in a commercial, you're immediately like, "What's this one about?"
insurance. Is it about buying a
Well,
new
you
car?
know they're not
Him.
insurance though.
Now his voice and the dude from Angels in the no Major League, that the big black guy. What the fuck is his name?
Oh, the Allstate guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The Allstate dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Allstate.
his voice is in a lot of shit too.
Yeah, the Allstate guy.
But
What
his
do they
voice-
call
his
him in
voice
the
is right there.
commercial?
You know who should have been? Who runs in the same family? Is you know, Boys to Men, the one with the deep voice, Mike.
Mike,
Yeah,
he should
be in
yeah, Mike, the one that
commercials.
had the cane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
Nate-
brother thought he was him too. He's like,
Nate,
my his aunt worked at
Sean,
Man's Mom.
Wanye, and Mike. Right.
Boys
Yeah.
to Men. They don't
What's the
sound the
man?
same. BBD, the East Coast family. Never
The
skipped a
fuck you
beat.
sound like you're crying.
What?
No, I'm going to be crying. I'm probably just drunk.
Drunks.
I played hooky from work today. Not really. I went to work for an hour, so I should get a brownie point for that.
Yeah, it
I,
still
mean, I made an
counts.
effort.
You
I
still
went to
wet.
work
I
for
really
8
didn't
hours.
feel well. I just had a migraine. I was like, fuck.
I went to work for 8 hours.
Yeah, so did I.
I got paid for working 8 hours, but
So did
what
I.
do we got the time for? Yeah, but I didn't really. I went home and napped. I was getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's next week.
Practice napping now.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
All right.
All right.
Yo, so I read this article. So Steve texted me and he's like, dude, you got to find like some weird news to talk about, keep the vibe of the show going, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm like looking up weird fucking news, right? There's not too much out there. Or he just is into some really weird shit and I couldn't find it. So
It's a
It-
website.
hey, it is what it
There's
is.
a bunch of stuff.
But I did come across what I found was pretty interesting, which made me think like what extreme would I go to take a selfie? And this guy in Australia, right? Yeah, Australia.
They're crazy down there.
He broke into a museum and literally spent a whole night in a museum strolling around. He's probably drunk. He stole someone's cowboy hat and strolled around the museum and was taking selfies in the mouth of T-Rex.
That sounds awesome.
Sounds
Bro,
fucking like a good
Wait,
time, right?
For like a whole night?
Like 8 hours, he locked himself in. Yeah,
How many pictures did he end up taking with
I don't know. I
T-Rex?
didn't really get in there, but into it all like that.
Did he
But,
get arrested?
It's
yes.
still-
Oh,
that
but he
would
only
be
got
fun, though.
charged with
breaking and entering?
yeah, like something minor because they said like he didn't
I
cause
take
any
that-
damage or anything, but he spent hours just strolling the museum, like
I would take
taking
that. I would,
selfies.
like the worst. I'd be like acting like I was blowing the T-Rex. You know what I mean? Like the
I don't
worst-
think they have T-Rex's dick on display.
I could pretend and like take a picture of like my head down or like something crazy because I would take that probably $50 fine.
Yeah, whatever it was, like it wasn't an extreme
So-
measure, but I was like, this is kind of like that's cool. Like,
I want to hang out with
That
him.
would be fun.
yeah,
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I probably.
I mean, imagine getting fucking
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just plastered and fucking strolling into a
tripping.
museum, and
All right, so here's a great question.
then you find a
buddy.
cowboy hat. Which when I get the drinking, I put on a cowboy hat. Like I turn into
Are you-
like
Billy Ray
Yeah.
Cyrus and shit.
So
You got a
I'm-
mullet?
yeah, I'm like
You
a
don't have a mullet.
fucking no. It's my first episode. It's one of my goals in life. I want to
My
grow
husband
a
has a
mullet.
mullet, and it's magical.
And he probably fucking drinks Pabst Blue Ribbon too.
No, he drinks Coors Banquet.
That's even worse.
It's got to be.
No.
You don't drink the Johnny
So
Cobra
listen-
Kai.
Hold on, though. That brings up a great thing. Okay, so we live in Philadelphia. I'm sure you've been fucking museums and shit. Whatever.
Yeah.
We live here. We don't go
So
there.
Correct.
No, people come here to see him.
Yeah.
We walk by him like,
We
what the
rob
fuck is
them.
in that building?
Why are you
But
smiling at me,
listen,
motherfucker?
So
They keep
all right,
expensive
so
shit in that
we'll,
building.
We'll go.
Damn.
We'll go.
Thought it was a trap house.
Wherever you want. Okay?
Okay.
Case of beer, and you could take one item with you.
Drugs?
No, like
Oh.
a hat, like something to
Your favorite
help.
toy.
Like you could take a dildo, obviously, like whatever.
Obviously. Sorry, I
So-
don't own a dildo.
Where would you go? Like I know it's straight off the like
Well, it depends. Do I have the dildo on me or don't I? Because there are two different places I would probably go.
no, like it's along the same lines of that. Like it's at like
Like,
so
what
you
would
go
you
to a
break into?
museum. Yeah. Like
Oh.
so if you knew that you could break into any place, the fine literally was
Louvre.
going to be like you fix whatever you broke to get in, and like $100. Like so, in all, you're like $200 in. You get a case of beer, a whole night. They're not going to bother you. They're going to pick you up in
Oh.
the morning, and you get to take one item in with you.
I'm taking a case of beer. I'm taking some acid. And I'm taking a fucking pill and a soft Nike, and I'm gonna go to the Louvre and get all fucked up and walk around that place
The Louvre.
in Paris.
Okay.
Yeah, where the Mona Lisa is. And
Mhm.
I'm gonna get educated. While I get
Well, you're
high,
really not going to be educated. You're just going to be fucking whacked out of your mind.
and it'll be
looking at-
awesome.
You're going to think like Mona Lisa's fucking talking to you.
I'd be like, why are you not smiling? Please tell me, is it a man? It's got to be a fucking man. It's a man that makes you look like that, right? I know it. I knew it. Knew it. You thought I was psychic before? I'm learning all the fucking secrets of the world at this point. Get me fucking tripping ass over there. I'll be speaking fucking Israeli and shit. I don't know where it would come from. You think I was possessed?
What the fuck?
What? I'm just
See, her
nuts.
mind works a lot different than mine.
Well,
I don't know.
men
Mine
have.
too.
I don't even know where. I don't even know what I
men
would
have
break
meatball
into.
brain.
I don't. Hey, watch your mouth.
Women have spaghetti brain.
I don't.
We're thinking about what you already did you don't even know you did yet 5 weeks from now, and what the fuck we're going to punish you for that.
I believe it.
That's true.
I,
I think.
I don't even know. I don't even know where. Like, what is worth breaking into that I'm like, oh my god, like I want to go experience this. Besides, like the Playboy Mansion or something, which is
And it's
just
not
like
even open anymore, is it?
I don't know.
I mean, it was sold.
Yeah, I don't think they still use it.
Yeah,
for
but
that.
like honestly,
I
even
don't-
if you broke into that, it wouldn't be the same thing. It almost has to be
Yeah,
like
it has to
in
be
the
something
moment.
like
it has to be like a museum
What
or
about, like,
something that
Vegas?
actually closes.
no. What about like if could you time travel in this question? Ooh, because that's another one.
I mean, you're getting pretty deep into this now. like, but
if you could party with any people, have a case of beer and all your shit, any moment, any time in the world, that's another hot question too. Because mine would be like with Frank Sinatra back then when they were the Rat Pack. Because they weren't like too crazy, but they got fucked up.
if I could go back in time though to party with anyone like dead, it's fucking Biggie, dude.
see as much as I'm a Biggie fan, I think I'm partying with Prince.
Oh shit, yeah,
Like if I go back in time to party with somebody, I think I'm partying with Prince.
yeah. Nah, I'm still Biggie.
That little
like,
guy fucks some bad bitches.
Yeah.
I don't get down. I don't get down with the heels and everything. But Prince was the fucking man. Made good music and
Yeah,
partied.
yeah.
I'm the Sharks versus the
Prince
Yankees.
was. He was like 4'3",
That's why Dave Chappelle
but he could
challenged him
play.
to basketball.
But he could play basketball. Yeah, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry, it wasn't Dave Chappelle. It was Charlie Murphy.
You learn something new every day.
Charlie Murphy. He had a lot of Hollywood stories.
Charlie
Charlie
Murphy?
Murphy. I punched that in the head. Yeah,
You
my
know,
unity
if I
ring
had to
stapled on
travel
his head.
back in time, I definitely think I would definitely choose Prince over Biggie.
Okay.
Mm.
I think that would be a good time.
I
There's
think
so many
Biggie would be a
things.
good time.
You ever think about that? Like one person, like, or just people that you like would want to like party with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like
I'd like to party with
it all
myself.
depends in my mood though. Like the other day, I was driving to the gym and got Pandora on, and like
Ugh.
Bruno Mars comes on, right? And I instantly
He's
got
awesome live. Amazing
he's just
live.
awesome, period. So I instantly get into like this whole vibe. I want to start
Yeah.
fucking dancing in my truck
And
and
he's
shit.
like 4'1".
Yeah, I want to like get in a parking lot at a fucking gym and start like doing fucking dance moves with Bruno Mars.
Prove
I think
it.
that'd be fucking
Prove
awesome.
it. How about
I
you get up
can't
there and
dance.
do it?
No, I only give lap dances. There's no chairs here.
Aw. Well, I mean, I think the Quizzo lady wants a lap dance. She's yelling for
Text
it right now.
my wife, see if I can give her a lap dance. I'm in.
It's a charity event.
Charity, I'm in.
This is a charity event. I mean, yeah, I got dollars.
I don't know. She might be like, get the fuck off of me.
Answer the question, true or
She got a
false.
deep shit. Answer the question.
You can't handle the truth.
She got a deeper voice than I do.
Her balls have not dropped.
Oh,
Oh shit.
She's coming for
she
you.
probably got bigger balls than I do too. Oh
All
shit!
right.
I didn't say that. It was this guy.
Wasn't me. The guy with the glasses. It was the guy with the glasses.
Erroneous. Erroneous on both counts.
Both.
Yeah.
I object.
I don't know. There's like so many people like that I could like party with. Who's another one? Who's one
Like,
of yours?
would you go back to like Michael Jackson, like way back
No.
though?
To party with them?
Yeah.
I don't trust Michael
Like,
Jackson
her-
enough to
like-
party with him.
Like way.
I
I
trust him
loved
with my
Michael
dad.
Jackson's music. Like we could put on PYT right now, and I'll grab that hot old Quizzo lady, and I would dance around the fucking patty wax with her.
Yeah.
But I'm not going. I do not trust Michael Jackson enough to go party with him.
Nah.
That's
you-
not.
Here, have a sip of this soda.
Yeah.
I wake up, he's jerking you off. And you're like, what are you doing, Michael? Like,
I wasn't gonna go that far into it, but hey, you never know.
listen, I'm just telling you what might happen.
Oh shit.
See how that monkey hung around him?
Yeah.
He was doing something, that monkey.
That was a happy ass monkey.
Yeah, he sure is. He's like rubbing his balls and shit. Like, is this all right, Bubbles? Fucking animal never left his side. I have cats like that. I didn't realize it was a boy. I was jerking his cat off for like a week. I just thought it was a girl. And I'm rubbing it. I'm like, oh, this cat, that was me. And my husband's like, it's a boy. I'm like, oh shit, they are balls. And then now he won't leave me alone.
Oh Lord.
Like I
Would
call
never
them wax
leave my
mates, you know,
Good.
because they're soft. Didn't even know they were nuts.
This shit just got really weird.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought you had
Baba.
the bullshit.
All
I'm
right,
having
cool.
fun. I don't give a shit about anybody else. You invited me up here. You let the devil in.
I heard. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there today.
Why? It's a Wednesday. It's hump day.
Hump day.
Hump day.
Hump
Who's
day.
getting humped today?
Not me. I'm
Not
here.
me.
If I was home, maybe.
You'll be home in about 45 minutes.
Nah, the beers are cold.
All right.
That sounds like divorce to me.
Nah. I get divorced. Love my wife.
I love my
So
husband.
here-
too.
Here's another hypothetical.
Yes.
So they're rebuilding the Titanic.
Okay. The
The-
original.
Yes, like no, they're making it
Okay.
today's
Oh,
standards or whatever.
Okay.
But the first voyage, they're taking the same course the original Titanic took.
Wait, has no other ships taken this course before?
I don't know.
That's a good
I
question.
didn't look
Because
that up.
if it is and it's all right, then
Then
who the
yeah,
fuck
go
gives a
for
fuck?
it. It'll be a fucking.
But it's still like kind of weird that like this damn thing sunk the first time you went this way.
Well, it
you're
was
gonna-
made in like 22.
There was icebergs and shit,
And,
right?
yeah, and they were
Yeah.
like full speed ahead. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You hit iceberg up, and they it happened up by
It happened in
North Pole.
1912.
on
and then-
April 14th on my birthday. Well, April 15th because that was my birthday.
Yeah, 1912.
But they're up by the Atlantic, by
North
Iceland.
Atlantic. Yeah.
They're all icebergs out there and shit. And you can't see; it's dark. There ain't no light out there but the moonlight. Back then in the 20s, they weren't
Right.
advanced. Now we got headlights and
Spotlights
shit.
all that. I did hear something like probably earlier this year that there's like a fucking attraction that they're gonna mimic the crash of the Titanic.
Really?
Like like a fucking. I don't know if I want to pay to go
Yeah. I
experience
know
that,
how
but
it
it's like
ended.
it's like some kind of attraction that they were talking about creating, where
That's
like
like-
you take a cruise and you crash and you know, obviously, yeah, it's probably in a fucking giant
Okay.
pool somewhere, but you
It's
know,
like saying, hey, listen, we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna make a simulation where if
Right.
9/11 happens again, this is what you do. Get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't even be any parts of that. It's bad
Yeah.
you. I don't want to know. I don't want
No,
to
we
replicate
don't.
death.
We don't want to think about that. To be
No,
honest with you.
no.
Like, just hopefully that shit don't happen ever again.
Well, people will make money off anything.
this is true. People
Oh,
will make
well,
money off
Off
of anything.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Fuck your feelings.
You could sell Taylor Swift's fucking masters and make $1 billion.
Was that a great lead-in?
I don't know. It seemed like an open shot, so I took it.
Well, you know what else? It's like saying when Michael Jackson, speaking of Michael Jackson, he bought all the copyrights to it,
Beatles
the
masters.
Yeah.
How
Right.
fucking scumbag was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but wait. So
But see, so the way, I mean, it's
So
not
wait,
really
let's-
scumbag.
let's-
It's kind of
let's-
like
let's
genius.
tell what we're talking about real quick.
All right. So if you don't
So-
know that,
Scooter Braun.
yeah, his company purchased another record label that owns the masters of Taylor Swift, along with a number of different
Yeah.
Like Justin
artists.
Bieber and all
But
them, right?
it's Taylor Swift's first 6 albums.
Right.
So-
She's been arguing, fighting that. I heard last.
Right.
Well,
so,
she's just been trying to buy them, but he
Right.
won't sell them to
Right.
her.
so, I mean, I see if you're in that, if you have the ability to do it, it's a great investment if you have the right artist. You know what I mean? So the way masters works, from my understanding, I mean, I don't know. I'm not all into this. You know, I know a little bit about and enough about a lot to make
That's
some
cool.
kind of
We're
sense.
just here to speculate.
So, like,
I'm here to judge. I'm just here to judge.
when an artist gets signed to a record deal, you know, they're basically signing over the masters to their music, and then like their contracts are similar to like a royalty deal. So the artist receives money off of like the royalties, but not the masters. The record label itself receives payment from the masters, because you know the masters are when you hear a song played in commercial, radio, music, radio, all that. You know, the record label or the master holders receives that income, and then you know they break off the artist a royalty percentage of
Whatever they
that.
agree to.
Right.
Wait, is that standard on every contract?
No, I think every
So,
contract is different,
it
but
used to be a standard
Right.
across the industry, but Kanye actually started this and started complaining
Oh,
about
really?
it. And I think since then it started to change.
where
you can
artists
negotiate,
have
right?
have the rights to own their masters
Right.
or a percentage of the masters or whatever. I mean, I think it's a great investment if you're in that ability, but I mean it is fucked up to the artists, especially the ones that
Creating their own music. Like if you're dubbing
that
shit
want them.
and you're using a sound that's not original, but like Taylor Swift has original music. And
Right.
she plays instruments. That's the difference, I think. Who was it that won when Beck won? Was it Kanye West that got pissed off when Beck won a Grammy for his album? couple years
Kanye
ago.
No, when
West.
Kanye stole the microphone?
Well,
It
that
Taylor
That was
Swift.
from
no,
Taylor.
but
He probably
so
did it again.
Beck won the last album that he wrote. He played every single instrument. He wrote every single lyric. He did produced it, everything by
Okay.
himself.
Right.
And he won an Oscar, Emmy, whatever it is, musical Emmy. And I'm pretty sure Kanye West jumped up and was pissed
Grammy,
about that.
right? Grammy. Yeah.
And he was mad about that. And it's like, well, who's supposed to get it? Was it supposed to be like the EDM kid that just mixed? Not saying that that's different, but it's
Or the
a
auto
different.
guy.
Yeah, the auto tune guy. Yeah. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Kanye's up in the bitch. He's telling y'all off. He's judging your kids.
I don't know. I mean,
Well-
it sounds crazy, but if you think about it, like for instance, like the master copy, just think of this podcast.
Right.
Like, if we don't have a contract with you, but the master of this podcast is basically I own it.
Right. Right.
You know, you can download it, but I have the master copy.
Right. Right. And you
Even
have
though
like,
I mean it's not that official, but like in the music industry, though, it is official.
right. And if you're
because-
new and you can like know the knowledge after your second album, but it's just things when they're young and they're jumping like, yeah, I want to sign a record deal. Like the kids don't get that, so you kind of hook them in early.
Oh,
Which,
yeah, well,
like
that's
he's
what
done
they
this to
all
a couple
do.
people.
Kanye said the same thing when he started like talking about it. He was like, "Yeah, they bring you in and they just throw this shit ton of money at
Yeah.
you, and you're like, yeah, dude, fuck it, whatever." And you don't actually read the contract and know that they actually own all of your freaking music.
Yeah. And then what do? You fight it or you don't.
Well, he's trying to fight it, like he's trying to buy all his shit, but they won't sell it to him.
Right. That's,
Taylor Swift was
that's
trying.
part of an investment.
Taylor Swift is trying to buy all of her shit back, but this guy refuses to sell it to her unless she signs a non-disclosure agreement.
What is she not disclosing though?
The guy's an asshole.
Well, we all know that.
Yeah, well,
He must be a Harvey Weinstein asshole or
so
something.
did you hear
because-
what? So I heard though that what she's going to do to try and combat this is she's going to re-record all of her masters.
So
And how do you do that? How's
So-
that a violation?
well, it's not. That's what I was reading earlier. I was trying to find it exactly. So she has the ability to re-record every song of her first 6 albums, and it only benefits her though. For one, she has to sign a certain type of agreement. Whatever she can't use samples of her own music, so she would have to literally
Rearrange everything.
replay and remake every song and re-record it. But then the only way it benefits her is if she can get radio stations, entertainment companies, whatever, to use the new version of it.
Right.
Remastered.
Yeah,
right?
it has to be the remastered version, or it doesn't benefit her whatsoever. So she has the ability to like kind of,
She has the money to do it. So
Yeah.
it's all a time
Yeah,
thing
but
now.
it's like I kind of like to see what he's saying. Like, it's not really going to benefit her in the end because
Well, right
you-
now it could, because you know why? The whole Me Too thing is going on. It's a man attacking a female.
he's
Right, so
not
all the
really
women are gonna
attacking,
like-
though. It's
yeah,
a
it's not really an
business.
attack. It's a business
Well,
business
she's-
investment. And
Well,
I mean, for somebody-
the way that she's bringing it out,
for somebody
because I've
who
heard about
wants
this
something,
before,
you know what I mean?
that he took
You-
advantage of her.
well, he didn't though. He didn't take advantage. He just bought the catalog. He bought the
He bought the catalog
masters.
Well,
from
right.
someone else. He
But
never
she's-
bought it from her.
Like,
No,
for
but
instance, there's a
she's
lot of artists out.
classifying it as bullying.
Yeah, she
That's in
is.
the media. She's classifying this as bullying tactics.
She
and
is,
she's
but
going to get all the women to get the pity vote.
I mean, here's the thing: is
It is
she's
a
worth.
business investment.
She's worth, like, her catalog and her masters
Yes.
are worth so much money. Like, she's up there with some of the greats like Michael Jackson
Yeah,
and
she
Prince
is.
and Marvin
Yeah.
Gaye and so on and so forth. But
They were
See-
bought for $300 million.
Yeah.
Wow. And she's
300
has way
million
more than
plus
that.
is what? No, that's what they bought. Scooter Braun's company bought Big Machine for
Yeah, it's called-
300
Yeah.
for 300 million.
Right. And then other catalogs
Right.
under it also.
The other catalogs include rosters: Cheryl Crow, Florida Georgia Line, Thomas Rhett,
Is that the one
Roscoe
in
Flats,
Nashville?
Lady A. Yeah.
Yeah.
So his company bought Big Machine, which is a Nashville-based thing, and it still has some of these great artists on.
Does it have the white stripes on there too?
I don't know. It only gives a few, but his company bought this record label
Right.
for 300 million.
And all their masters.
But then he resold Taylor Swift for, it says 300 million plus.
Wow.
Then an inside source says it could be as
Right.
much as $400 million. So he's made $100 million roughly profit off of just her catalog
right.
and his company. And it's not just him; it's his company.
Right.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean? It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like it's just him buying it to be a dickhead. You
Right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right,
That could be some spiteful shit. But if I'm not mistaken, this happened not too long ago with Justin Bieber,
Right.
and eventually he sold Justin Bieber stuff back to him.
Right.
You know what I
right,
mean?
for the
Like,
right price.
Yeah, and I mean it's a business deal.
thing. Yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah, it's not a
I
bully
buy
thing.
I buy
No, I'm
sneakers.
saying she's classifying that. as-
Yeah,
Well,
but I
she's
mean, she
wrong.
can cry all she wants. I mean, yeah, somebody's gonna. I'm sure her fans and everything are gonna help make it a movement. But it's just like anything. I buy sneakers. I buy, some of the, hottest sneakers that you can't get. I buy them for $200, and then in a week they're worth $550. If I hold on to them for a month, they're worth $1,000. Just because I bought them just to sell them, you can't say I'm doing it.
No.
For it. It's a
Business.
business. It's a business deal. I know people right now that are buying Super Bowl tickets just to buy them,
Right.
to hold on to them, to resell them closer to Super
Well, that's a
Bowl.
smart business deal.
Right, because they buy them for $1,000 a ticket now, and then they resell them for fucking $5,000 a
Right.
ticket later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a business deal. You cry, oh, he bought the last ticket just to hold on
That's
to.
like when I buy
cares?
like a big rock of Coke, right? And cut that shit up and resell it. I make more money than what I pay for it. It's a business deal.
Exactly.
Sorry.
No,
I don't really do
you
drugs,
got to step
I
on
can
it. You
break
got to mix it.
down.
You
Yeah,
got
it's like my effort, my time.
yeah.
I'll break it down for the simple folk.
I mean, I would do the same
Damn
shit.
right. It's the street hustle.
Yeah, you
And
have
not
to.
everybody's used to the fucking street hustle. That's
Well,
the
it's like-
problem.
I mean, what? Back in the day, you buy a pound of weed.
Flip it for 2.
Yeah.
Put some Germantown Brown in there. You know, make the bag look fatter.
I don't know
Somebody's
anything
drinking
you
some
guys are talking
OD.
about.
I'm drinking some Coors tonight.
You say OD?
Banquet, huh?
Yeah. I did
OD
that.
was my 40 to go to when I was younger.
I'm sorry, my cousin, when he got married a couple years ago, all the groomsmen in the bathrooms, it was all 40 of oldies all over the place.
Damn, that would have been awesome. I should have thought
It
of
was. It's pretty
that.
good.
Maybe I'll have a 40 party.
And he's like, oh, he's older. My aunt's the older aunt, right? She's like, this is so immature. And he's walking around with the 40 of oldie. It was a good time. My
But we
husband's
used to
from the
buy
suburbs. He had no
cases
idea what
of
it meant.
40s.
Yeah.
Remember when you used to be able to go and buy a case of 40s?
St. Ives Special Brew.
St. Ives Special Blue. Give me a red and a blue and 2 40s of Old E.
Yep.
8 hours later, and I am set for the fucking
Yeah,
night.
and then we're going to 7-Eleven. I'm getting a big gulp of ice.
And the fucking
We're
pretzels
taking a roll.
or the overcooked hot dogs.
I don't even know. The 7-Eleven I went to was at.
Frankfurt Ave.
No, we went to the one on Comley in Tarsdale.
Okay. I'll lose.
No, it's not called Lose. It's like the Comley Inn or something like
Oh
that.
yeah. The
Mhm.
losing on the next corner down.
Oh, man, we should have a 40 party. Can we do
We
that?
should have a back in the day party.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
I'm down. I'll
We can
DJ
do it at the studio.
in the parking lot when the weather gets nicer.
Yeah, they don't care.
We'll do a fucking. No, ain't nobody coming to fucking Willow Grove to
Ain't nobody
party.
got time for that.
Fuck that. Let's do it in Patty Wax. Let's do it in Patty Wax. Let's have a back in the day party.
I think so.
Yes, Sarah will DJ. We'll buy cases of 40s. And we'll fucking have a ball.
Sponsored by CB Pro.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll put the
I
mics
am
up and
in.
shit. Someone else is engineering the whole thing, but fuck it.
I said I just hooked up my
It's-
DJ.
We were talking about this. I was talking about this to someone earlier, and once this thing's all, they're going to need the business back again. So I think we need to do like a Jerry Lee Lewis telethon style fucking thing to get business back in here, and we could do a back in the day one.
Yeah, that's a big thing because
it's gonna
COVID
be-
is right. It's ruining so many. I mean, the bar business was already on its way
I
out.
know,
There was
this
only a
is
couple
horrible.
bars. For somebody who grew up in the bar business and helped growing these bars,
I know.
the bar business itself
sad.
was just fucking dying the last few years. And then they get hit with this. Most of them aren't even going to survive. And
No.
it's a shame. But, you know, that's something I even said it. You know, a bunch of my my bar owner friends have had to shut their doors down, sell their bars or whatever. And I'm like, it sucks because if you could just hold on to it a little bit
I know.
longer, I think with this year, everybody being locked up and being fucking told what they can and cannot do, I think the bar business is going to fucking explode
Well, it
once
is.
they
People are gonna go
once they
nuts.
say it's time to go back to normal.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna go back to-
Everyone's going the fuck.
I think it's going to go back to 2010, where Yes Sir was half naked on the bar pouring shots all over bitches. That was
Okay.
sorry. I was just reliving a memory.
Oh shit! I was. Woo! The memory came back, and I could smell it. I could see it. I
Yeah,
could
I
feel
was
it.
fucking pouring Jameson all over bitches and shit. It was
Oh,
a
I
good
thought you
time.
were talking about porn. I thought you said porn. I was like, what?
No,
You talking about porn?
porn, pouring.
I know. I heard it now. 'Cause I couldn't hear. Your boyfriend was yelling. I couldn't hear. I thought you said porn. I was like, what is
No.
going on here?
I mean, that probably could have created a lot of awesome
I'm
porn
sure some
scenes
porns
during
have
the
been
nights.
done in this restaurant bar.
In this one, this
I'm
is
still
Yeah.
confused that she heard that wrong. It's
Yeah.
still going.
I was on the I was on the bar pouring Jameson
It
on
was your
bitches,
accent,
and she heard.
right? It was your accent.
I have an accent. She
Porn.
heard
No.
porn and Jameson. I mean,
My two
I might
favorite
have,
things.
You know,
What the
I
fuck
might
is
have
wrong with porn
made
and
it
Jameson?
so-
I might have made porn on Jameson
Of course, everybody did.
it's so funny that
Or had
you guys-
Jameson in your
you
porn.
just said that though. Accents.
a little bit.
So you guys saw Lou in here earlier.
Yeah.
Right?
Accents. Oh
Yo,
yeah, let's
dude,
talk about
don't
this.
he have an accent?
Lou, no.
Well, he
Yes,
tried
he
to change
does.
it. He told
He
me
does
because
now.
he's got to speak properly for his stuff,
No,
so he
as
can't say
long as
water no
I-
more. He says
So here's
water.
what it
As
is.
long as I've known Lou, he's always talked with like a proper.
Nah,
Way.
dude, it's way worse now.
Really? I don't know.
Like he literally tries to finish the whole word. Like so, you know, like we
Like
say,
concentrate on the words you say,
we
so
say
that you
like
don't sound a
bad.
certain type of way.
we just say bad, right?
Mhm.
He says bad.
Really?
I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
It's
Like,
funny because we were sitting over there earlier talking about words that are pronounced wrong, right?
Right.
We were talking about words that are pronounced wrong. Like, for instance, you know, people say water and people
water.
say water. So my wife says water. My
Uh,
5-year-old says, no, mom, it's water.
yeah, it is
It's
water.
water, mom. She's like, no,
Water
it's
ice.
water. No, you know,
Is she
what were
from
some
the
of them words?
suburbs?
What were some of them? Specific.
Specific?
Specific.
Specific.
People say Pacific.
Well,
Isn't
yeah.
that an ocean? Supposedly. What?
Who does that?
I don't know. What was the other one we were talking
Wait,
about?
are these supposed to be Philly accents?
Bonfire, right? What was the other one?
Accents.
Oh, I'm like, I don't.
Is it Bondfire or Bonfire?
It's bonfire.
Bonfire.
B-O-N.
Right, but a lot of people say Bondfire.
B-O-N.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
What was the other one? Nip it in the butt. Right?
Nip it in the bud.
Nip it in the bud. Some people say nip it.
Nip it in the bud.
Awkward. Oh yeah, awkward or awkward.
It's awkward.
Awkward or awkward.
Awkward. I don't know. Syrup.
Syrup
Syrup. Wait, if that's not yours, it's
or sausage. Some people say sausage. No,
I just say scrap.
sausage.
New Orleans. Wait, my husband says that I say this word. He can't stand it. So if it's not yours, it's
Mayan.
Mayan. He goes, it's not. These are not Indians from Mexico. I'm like, Mayan.
Mayan.
It's mine. I'm like, Mayan.
Mine.
It's mine.
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 There's no N in
Mine.
mine.
It's
It's mine.
mine.
It's
That's
mine.
mine. And he thinks that's like he can't stand it. It
I know-
drives him fucking nuts. I'm like, mine.
It comes more
Use
with the-
guys. That's a Philly thing. Use
Use
guys.
guys.
Yeah, I said all the time.
Oh,
use
I was in
guys.
Tennessee. I was in Tennessee, right? I don't know. I took a long road trip. We had a
Down
bunch
south.
but I think I was at a Texas Roadhouse in Tennessee, sitting at the bar. Yeah, I was already plastered, but I'm talking to these towners, and they're talking about, oh, we went to Philly. Like, oh, we're blah, 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 we're here. Yeah, we were definitely in Tennessee. And I said, oh, so you guys went to Philly? He said, use guys. He said, oh, you definitely is a Philly boy. Y'all ain't from around here. Y'all ain't. I said, what? He said, what is a use guys? I said, well, sorry, I didn't say y'all, but
Yeah, I know. It's our
it's-
version of y'all.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no such
Guys.
word as use. Well, motherfucker,
sir.
in Philly, there is.
Yeah, tell him to watch my cousin Vinny. The two Utes. I'm like, oh my god.
I love that movie.
What? The two
two
Yeah,
Utes.
Utes.
use guys is definitely a Philly thing.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of
I love
fucking
my
fun
accent.
words out there.
Crayon.
Crayons. Oh, crayons.
Crayon.
Crayons?
Crayon.
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 I say crayons.
I can't say it right either. Don't worry.
I don't know. Crayons.
Crayon.
Come on, get the fuck out of here. Am I the only one that says
crayon.
crayons?
No, I say it too.
I'm getting fucking
I'm just not
butchered right
saying
now.
it.
I feel like I'm getting murdered. Like if looks could kill, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm just not saying it.
Yeah, I say crayons. Fuck it. And I draw pretty good, I think. Went to art class. What? I don't know how to spell. I went to Catholic school. I learned how to fucking cheat and sleep. That's about it.
Aw. Mommy's dream. Apple of the eye.
Hey.
Are you
maybe
number
we'll-
one?
Yeah.
There you go. Just wondering.
I'm a,
Poor
fuck,
Lou. He
I'm-
said he's always player number 2. I was like, you're an ass.
I'm a fucking angel.
With a brother
anyway.
named Mario, he better be player number 2. Jesus Christ. But Luigi did have a sweet fucking jump. I have to say that. And if Mario's 2, when they would pull the shit out of the ground, he had a pretty good jump. He was just tall and skinny.
Oh man.
Anyway.
I don't think it is weird though, right? Isn't it weird when you come across somebody who is from somewhere else who has an accent? You're like, yo, why do you talk like that?
Like, what are you?
Like, what do you mean? Why do you talk like that?
Dude, it's like when you go to Canada and they legit
Hey.
they're like, hey,
Hey.
Listen,
I watch Letterkenny so that I can know how to speak Canadian when I go to Canada.
listen. Canadians are
Where's
fucking
abouts?
in a world. Now, my family is Canadian, right?
Oh, how
Yes.
about it?
So my family's from Montreal,
Oh,
and when I
you speak
was,
French? Parlez-vous en français?
I don't.
Oh.
But when
Me
I
either.
was younger, I was young, so I didn't really get to experience much. But I stayed in Quebec. It was okay. We had a couple neighbors that spoke French, but we had some that spoke, English. But when I was 18, I went up and spent a winter up in Chateauguay, which is it's like the.
Why would you want to go up there in the winter?
Well, it was fun. My mom was up there and my aunt and everything.
was it
So I went
cold?
and stayed up. Yeah, it was cold, but it was cool. It was a good time. So it's like the suburban part of Montreal. So you know what I mean? And they call it the old country. So I go up there. I have a cousin my age. You're 18. She took me out to in Canada. 18, you can drink and party
Do
and
whatever you
everything.
want.
So it was fun.
It's like Mexico.
Right. So we had a fucking ball, but everybody spoke French. In that part, everybody spoke French. So she takes me out, hanging out with all her girlfriends. They all speak French. I don't know. They could be making fun of me. Who knows?
Probably.
Probably making fun of me, especially back then. But everybody spoke for. I felt so out of place, but after being there for
You learn
you
the
know, a whole
words. Like,
you learn how to understand a little bit, but
I
you
thought I
don't
knew
understand
Spanish
what
fluently.
the fuck they're saying.
no.
Yeah.
Like when I
They
used
go,
to,
they go fast, like super fast.
yeah,
when
but
they
it's
talk.
but that's like and it's a broken French.
Right. It's
It's
like Spanglish.
Yeah, it's a broken.
Yo,
and it's,
mira, porque
it's
over here.
It's definitely interesting.
I've
Like
been
when
to Montreal too. It's pretty cool.
where? What?
Montreal.
Yeah, it's. I would love to go back. I want to take my son.
Do you watch Letterkenny?
No.
Do you watch Letterkenny?
No.
Oh. Do you
I
like
drove
Canadian
past
humor?
Letterkenny,
Yeah.
Virginia, or whatever this week.
No, this is in Canada.
Oh.
And they said the same thing. Like they're from the backwoods of Canada. This show that I watch, but then when they go to Quebec, like they all speak French and they think they're the bougie
Yeah.
ones and shit. And you're like, no, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's a pretty funny show.
Then I heard like when you get to like Toronto, it's more English. It's like New York.
all
It's a
English.
mix
Right,
of
right.
everything.
Yeah,
It's a
'cause it's
metropolis.
near Buffalo, literally.
But
I've
ain't
been
it-
to Toronto too.
I've never been to that.
I got a fun story for Toronto. Fucking. So I'm in the hotel bar in Toronto. It's 2010. I'm going through a divorce, right?
There's a lot of like, isn't like porn? Porn is huge. Porn and hookers. What
I
did you get
didn't-
into?
I didn't do any
Uh-oh.
porn or hookers. So
Like the
anyway,
mayor? Were you out with
But-
the mayor?
I'm in the hotel bar.
Wasn't that the fucking
okay.
mayor that got caught with that
Yeah,
shit?
yeah,
Cot? Is it cot or caught?
Caught.
So I'm in the
Got
hotel
caught.
bar, okay, and beers are like $12 Canadian.
What's that American?
It
It's
depends.
like
it depends at
$8,
the time.
whatever.
Oh.
So yeah, whatever it is. But so anyway,
Now it's equal.
I'm there by myself. I'm just drinking. I have no idea. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I did try. Some lady did try and pick me up. Some hooker lady. She gave me her email address and told me to email her. And I'm like, yeah, all right, cool, whatever. So, but I go get on the elevator and like I almost get in a fight. Like there's Mounties there and everything, dude. And
Why?
I'm like, what the fuck? I don't remember why. So I think someone said something to me and I was just like, yeah, dude,
That
whatever.
American is
Like,
a feisty one.
I was just like, what the fuck ever, man. I don't give a fuck.
Rocky and
I was
Bullwinkle,
just like
you
trying to go to
offended
my
them.
room and like we're in front of the elevator and I remember, dude, it was almost like an all out brawl. And then all of a sudden someone just grabs me and like, stay over there. And I'm like,
Okay.
fuck, I do.
You started a fucking brawl in the bar. That's why you got to stay over there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I got locked in
Like
the bathroom before
Sheraton
starting
in
a fight.
fucking Toronto, downtown Toronto.
Why were you by yourself at downtown Toronto?
Because Louis, Creever, and Steve were up in the hotel room.
Sleeping?
Yeah.
Is this pre?
He rolled his eyes, yeah, like they didn't have hookers. The fuck out of
Yeah, it
here.
was
No, we
really
didn't.
sleeping.
We did.
I
No,
don't
they
judge, I don't
literally
care.
were. They literally were up in their room.
Oh, well, that means they're.
I never
corny.
bought a hooker. Can't say I've never been with one, but I never bought one.
I never paid for that.
I've never been with them.
I never paid for sex, but I definitely went to a sex house. Wishy wash.
Oh,
but
what,
I
Six
didn't
in
pay for it.
Washington?
12th and Samson, 11th and Samson.
I know where they're at.
Yeah, I could tell. I didn't pay for it though. It was a treat. It was a fun experience.
It was a birthday treat. It was a happy ending.
It was a drunk yik yak night, and someone said, "You drive, I buy."
The
I said,
yik
"I
yak.
am in."
Like
Whatever.
sold.
Yeah, it was
Money
a long
is not
night.
changing hands from you.
2 Asians later, never got off.
Destroyed them.
Oh, destroy. The best is because they call you Superman, and even though you're working with like 3.5 inches hard, and there's nothing going on, and you know that you're just like not getting the job done, and she, oh, you Superman, you Superman.
You make
You're in
me
the mirror like,
happy.
fucking right, I'm Superman, and you're
Yeah.
flexing in the mirror, and you know for damn, she's like, come on, motherfucker, like just get done, you know?
Hurry up. Now,
Yeah.
now you got to hang on longer just to fuck with her.
Yeah, no, I couldn't get off, so he
Alright,
bought
so-
another one.
So,
I was
why-
like, all
why,
right,
did they have a time limit
Uh,
on them?
no, but I guess
how it
they
works?
get sore after a while.
Oh,
I don't know.
just went,
They're little.
spit on it.
All right.
No, you
so,
spit on it, they kick you out.
Oh, that's a no
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh,
They take you and wash you down on a tub and shit.
oh, like that's a bad thing to do.
No, I don't know. No, I'm just, please clean me. Clean yourself while you're at it, bitch. I don't know where
so
you've
we're
been.
gonna stop here before Mike gets a divorce.
This was way
that's-
before my wife.
So that's
Yeah,
the
it doesn't count.
It
that's the
doesn't.
sarcasm for this week. Thanks for listening.
It's just getting interesting, Rob.
It was, but
Fuck.
we're gonna have to wrap this up.
Fine.
So,
He must have got a text like, yo, cut Mike's mic off ASAP.
No, I didn't get anything. We've just been on for over an hour. So
All right. Well, someone pour a shot of Black House. I'm ready to get, it's time to go home.
so but that's our show for this week. So thanks for checking us out. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Good night.